Faris is being hailed as a hero after the sheriff's office says that he helped 2 people out of a burning vehicle following a pursuit. Faris says at 2:50 on Sunday morning, that's a.m., he was in the Pipestem area when he tried to pull over a truck that he says proceeded to run from him along Route 20. He says that truck cut down Old Lorona Road in Mercer County before crashing and then catching fire. Faris says that he began tending to the 2 men in the vehicle he says they were not wearing their seat belts. He adds that he and a volunteer firefighter were then forced to pull the men from that truck after bystanders noticed that it was on fire. Faris says he doesn't consider himself to be a hero. He says he was just doing his job.
That's somebody's kid, and that's how I looked at them out there on that scene. It's not that they're this criminal that, is trying to run away from me. I might at first a little bit, but once your adrenaline's done, the chase is over, I look at them as like, hey, that's somebody's son. They could die right now if we don't get them out of this vehicle.
Now, Faris says he believes alcohol was a factor in the crash and the driver will be facing charges when released from the hospital.